Earlier, we learned how to use bracket notation to find a specific index in a string. You can do the same thing with arrays. So look at this array. Our array, we have three elements, 50, 60, 70. And these have the indexes 0, 1, 2. So with this R array with the bracket notation in the 0, that's going to be index 1, which is going to equal 50. So we can do the same thing here. My array equals 50, 60, 70. So let's try to find the first element in that array. So var r my data equals my array, and then I'm going to do index 0. I could do index 1, index 2, and then if we console.log that, we can see for sure what that is. So if I put my data, and we can see in the console, it's 50. You can use array indexes to modify arrays. Now, we tried to do this earlier with strings using bracket notation, and we were not able to modify a string using bracket notation, but with arrays, you can. So the original array is 18, 64, 99, and then we're going to use the array index of 1. Now, 1 is going to be the second number, or 0, 1, 2, and this number 64 is going to be set to 45. So the new array is going to be 18, 45, 99. Let's try it again with this 18, 64, 99. So let's do my array, and then instead of doing the second digit, I'm going to do the first digit in the array, the first index, which would be index 0, and I will say equals 45. So now this array has been updated. So if I do console.log and then do my array, we'll see that the array is now 45, 64, 99. You can also use bracket notation to select an element in a multidimensional or array of arrays. So you can see this array here, we have our outer array, but inside that array are more arrays. The elements of the array are other arrays. And the last element of the array actually has an array in this. So this is a 3-layer deep array right here. So to access an array of arrays or an element within an array that's within an array, you use a double bracket notation. So if you see this example here, my array, the first bracket is 0. That's going to get the first element in the array, which would be right here. And then that element is an array. So the second bracket would be the index of the array within the array. So this 0 would point to here. So let's try to figure out how we can select a value equal to 8. Well, let's see. I see an 8 right here. So let's figure out what this first number should be. Well, let's count 0, 1, 2. So the third array would be index 2. Now we want to go 0, 1. Now we have to do index 1 to get the second number in the third array. So let's test to see if that equals 8. So I'll do console.log and then do my data here. And we'll see if that equals 8. It does. We did it.